Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tony Mo. Welcome to my channel. Let's talk a little bit about being an entertainer today. Let's talk about how I aim to create value within my videos. Let's talk about that word first. Let's talk about value, right? Because anyone who's been in the game for long enough, it's going to be going on 4 years for me. You know, lots of other people, I'm sure, think in the same sort of process. You know, they ask themselves the question of when they make a video, what sort of value is this video providing to the viewer? Because that's obviously very important. When someone comes to your video, they need to walk away feeling like they've gained something. That could be a few laughs, it could be some information, it could be an opinion. You know, they need to have felt like they've gained something. And that value also directly ties into then the title of that video. A great example is the Fallout 4 video that I recently made about basic building and lighting tips, right? That was a video that was made early during the game's launch. A lot of people struggling with how the lighting system worked. I broke it down, I explained it. Very, you know, helpful video. It had a lot of value within its direct information, within the tutorial element of it. And not only that, the title itself had instant value. There was a reason for people to click on the video before they even had listened to it just from the title of the video. There's a reason that clickbait titles generate so many views, and you're almost aiming to do that same sort of thing with your content. You're looking to create content that you know people are going to be looking for. So in a way, the title could be considered clickbait. Obviously, the clickbait element comes from then lying to the viewer within that title, whereas I'm telling you the truth. It is very much a video about building and lighting tips, and I'm going to tell you exactly how that all works within the video. When you deliver those two elements, a promising title that then has actually promising content within it, you're good to go, right? A lot of people are going to click on it, and it's why that video has over 24,000 views right now, and it continues to grow every single day very, very rapidly. That's a video created by a 7K channel that has over 20,000 views in just 3 weeks. There's a reason that video has done so well for me. But value for me goes well beyond information. The other component that I look for when I create a video is entertainment. And you'll notice that when you watch that building and lighting tips video, I'm aiming to do both those things, which is why some people are probably sitting there saying, this could have been half as long as it is. I even had someone tell me that. My response to that was, listen, that's not how I do things here. I'm not looking to just provide you with a piece of information, because I feel like you can find that in many places. I'm also looking to entertain, and I do this in everything, whether it be a gameplay discussion, a let's play, you know, some sort of a commentary, a review, a first impressions, or a guide, tutorial, or tips video. I'm not just looking to provide you with the information that you're looking for, I'm also looking to entertain you, and I think I did that very much so in that building and lighting tutorial, and I think that I aim to do that in a lot of my videos. It's why they're chock full of ridiculous metaphors. Like, I'm as happy as a duck in bathwater. Like, you need to laugh in life, right? And the crazy thing is, when you look at something like a review or first impression or a guide, just how much you're going to increase the overall value of that video by putting in an entertainment component. I think one of the best examples of this are real-life tutorials. You know, people who create videos on how to fix a car, how to install a turbo. Mighty Car Mods, prime example of why their channel is so successful. Not only are they providing you with step-by-step information on how to install a lowered spring kit or a new exhaust or, you know, some other component in your modified car, they're entertaining you along the way, and that makes learning what they have to tell you that much easier. Automotive, mechanics, woodworking, these are things that to some people seem very complex. However, when you sit them down in front of a tutorial like the dudes at MCM, and not only are they given the information and the step-by-step, you know, tutorial on how to do it, they're also entertained. It's so easy for them to understand and to learn. It triggers, you know, multiple things in the brain that are like, oh, I see how you do that. And you're really interested in what they have to say because they're making you laugh. There's a reason why some of the best commentators, some of the best presenters, the people who go to TED Talks and talk about being an entrepreneur, about building your business, or about team working, there's a reason that those guys use humor in their discussions. They understand the power of it. They understand the power of entertainment within what is otherwise just a, you know, informational commentary. They're going to tell you, hey, these are some of the things that I've learned about building a business. These are big tips, big tutorials. They're going to make sure they make you laugh along the way. If you've ever watched a really good TED Talk, there isn't more than 15 minutes where the audience goes without laughing about something that the presenter is saying. entertainment is a very powerful tool, and when mixed with informational, factual, tutorial-type videos, whew, the results are intense. And that's something that I'm always looking to do in my channel, and it's something that I will continue to do moving forward. So, you know, I think this video, which was very much something that I wanted to do, is just a discussion. I wanted to have a discussion about it. It's like the perfect trailer for my channel because it breaks down and talks about everything that I'm about when it comes to making videos on YouTube about video games. I'm not just here to provide you with information. I'm not just here to give you an opinion, a review, something to go off when looking to buy a game, but I'm looking to entertain you. I want you to have a reason to come back. I want you to have a reason to tell people, dude, go check out that Tony Mo guy. He is hilarious and he has the most ridiculous metaphors. That's what I'm looking to do. And I'm always looking to grow, of course. I don't think that I've at all reached my full potential. And you know, there comes a certain point, I think, when if that did happen, you know, when you reach that point as a creator of anything where you feel like you have no room to grow, then you should probably stop what you're doing. Because that means your mind isn't in the right place. And I've talked about this before. There is always room to grow. I never look at my work and say it's perfect, and I'm almost never content or happy with what I'm doing. You know, yes, I'm happy with what I'm creating, but I know that there is always room to grow. There's always room to expand and to improve. And I think as great as my videos can be, as, you know, as informational and as entertaining as they can be, there's definitely places to go. 2016 is coming up. We got 2015. Tomorrow is coming up. Today is coming up. I'm always looking to expand and to grow and to see what I can do better. Just to make things better, to make them more entertaining, to give you more reasons to come back and watch the next video that I have, regardless of what it covers. You know, one of the big things about doing game coverage on my channel, having that diversity, people seem to love that, right? But there's no doubt that your channel grows slower because of it. There's no doubt at all. It very much does. But I've always wanted to build a channel with that. And I'm extremely, extremely dedicated to doing that. I want a channel where people show up, they watch videos for games they don't even care about. In fact, they might hate that game. But because of the way that I present that game, because of the way that I present my commentary, they're here and they're loving the video. That's one of my biggest goals. And I feel like sometimes I nail it, sometimes I don't. And I'm going to continue to strive to make sure that's something that happens all the time so I can have a channel that talks about every damn game that I love to play, and that I can attract people who are going to enjoy listening to that, regardless of them enjoying the game or not. So this is very much a discussion that ties in directly with who I am as a dude making videos on YouTube, trying to make it his life. Welcome to the channel if you're new, guys. There's been a lot of subs over the last couple of months. I want to thank all you guys for coming on over. Whatever brought you here, I hope you stay around. I hope you check out the other types of content that I create. So many awesome games coming out. I think gaming is at a really great point in time, no matter how much sorrow and, you know, sadness we can look at in the industry. There's amazing games coming out with amazing ideas, and we need to embrace that. We need to enjoy it. That's what it's all about. If you guys have any questions for me about my channel, about who I am, or anything else, feel free to throw it down in the comment section below, and I will be sure to give you an answer. And I hope to see you guys in the next one.